school going through a little issue, so we ain't gonna talk about that right now.
You want another one?
What stood out to you about your experience here in New York so far?
It's been very fun. It's cold outside, but it's been very fun. Got to meet the rest of the guys, and we've been having a fun time, having little conversations here and there.
Romy, you got one?
Yeah. Travis, yesterday when they had you take pictures by the trophy, you didn't want to touch it.
Yeah,
Was
nah.
that superstitious?
Yeah, superstitious. I'm definitely not gonna touch the trophy until I know it's mine.
Lincoln, you got one?
Hey, Trav, you mentioned you wanted to bring a lot of your teammates out. How many of your teammates ended up coming out to support?
I don't know. I didn't get an exact number, but hopefully a good amount of them came.
What does it mean to you to have those guys fly all the way out here just to support you winning a award?
I mean, I've been going to war with them boys for a minute. So, fall camp and all the games that we have played, all the practices, all the weightlifting, all the stuff that we have done to get this far, they helped me get here. I didn't just get here by myself.
Ryan, you got one?
Hey Travis, just curious, when you were going through the recruiting process, was there any other coach that said they would allow you to play both ways?
Nah, no other coach but Coach Fromm.
So what did that mean to you? Obviously you wanted to do it, but why did you do that much? Did Coach probably let you do it?
I mean, because I trust him. I know he did it because I know he wasn't gonna tell no lie. So I definitely trusted him. I know he did it. So it definitely could have been no impossible factor that I couldn't do it.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Trey.
We've been hearing about if you can play two ways in the NFL. You want to play offense and defense. What would be an ideal situation for you and your playing time at the professional level?
Ideal situation, me just playing both sides of the ball.
Go ahead.
All right, Trey. So, Shador said if you win, he's going to hold the trophy with you. You gonna let him come up and hold it with you?
Definitely. Why wouldn't I?
Lincoln, go ahead.
Yeah, so you've been talking a lot about fishing today. Do you have a favorite fishing spot in Colorado?
I go to private ponds and private lakes, so really can't even tell you where they at. So I just know drop my boat in and go catch fish.
I'm gonna piggyback off that. Do you do that pregame? You said you did that last night to kind of get ready for this. Do you do that pregame as well? Just watch fishing videos and calm yourself down? Or?
Yeah, I just do normal stuff. My normal stuff is watch YouTube and watch fishing and watch film and stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely watch a lot of fishing.
What message do you have for your 10-year-old self today now that you're here as a Heisman finalist? What would you say to him?
Keep going. The journey don't stop here because I think when I was 10, I won the Little League championship game. So yeah, I would definitely tell him to keep going. There's many more to come.
Travis, with everything moving so fast for you in your collegiate career right now, have you really had time to sit and really just kind of bask in the moment that you're at right now, that you're a Heisman finalist?
Not yet. I've been nervous, but today the nerves kind of leaving, kind of going away, which I knew would happen. But I definitely didn't get to sit down and realize where I'm at yet. I'm just staying with the flow.
What's up, Travis? So you were on the cover of the College Football 2025, and you could possibly be on the next game as well. Cover. I think that would be pretty nice. What are your thoughts on that?
Just been on the cover, as a little kid. Those covers mean a lot to us. We used to go to GameStop, pick up the games, be able to hold the game. So I definitely got a couple copies that I'm definitely gonna keep. But it definitely means a lot. I love being on the cover. Seeing myself on the cover of the game means a lot to me.
Trev, you're dynamic on both sides of the ball. Is there a sport you think you couldn't play? And also, what's your NBA comp?
A sport that I couldn't play, I could play all of them. NBA comp, I like KD, but I'm going with John Morant.
I might see you on that golf course.
Wait, hold on. Nah, Anthony Edwards.
Okay.
That's what I'm going with. Hey.
Go ahead, Brian.
Hey Travis, Ashton was saying that he practiced his speech. Have you written the speech? Have you practiced the speech?
No, I don't practice the speech. I don't write nothing down. I go off the top of the dome. I like when people go ahead and make it hard for me.
John, go ahead.
Hey Travis, I know Travis. I know that you're just going through it and you're experiencing it for the first time. But have you been able to appreciate today the runway to this moment that you'll never have again?
Have I been able to appreciate today? Well, I ain't sit back and realize how everything is going yet, but I definitely appreciate today. I've been a little tired, a little exhausted. That's why I haven't been talking much today, but I've been good. I'm excited to see where I'm at, and hopefully I get to bring home the trophy.
This is Gary Jones from BMH Sports. I know we talked yesterday. I talked about Jackson State. They won. Last time I seen you in action live was at the Celebration Bowl when Jackson State played North Carolina State University. Now I hear a lot of these people saying that, they're insinuating by you going both ways, that's absurd. But I think in the future, by you being a trendsetter, do you think you'll be able to play both ways and it's going to be something of the past eventually when you start it?
I mean, I can't tell you. I can't tell the future, and I definitely don't know who's going to be able to do it next. So hopefully there is somebody to come in the next couple of years or next year, hopefully, and do what I have done.
Hey, Trev, Jamar Chase from the Neighbors came out this week and said that, you should be the Heisman. How close did it kind of have the respect of some of your future peers that you're going to be, facing this season at the next level?
It's definitely good. It feels great, having guys that I look up to, and I'm probably like 3 years behind Jamar Chase, 4 years behind Jamar Chase, and a year behind Malik Neighbors. And it feels good to know that those guys recognize my game.
Travis, it's funny you mentioned Jamar Chase because he was also talking about everything you do, and he said it's more than just the skill, it's the want to and the mindset to play that many plays, that snaps, and be so dominant. Because you talk about the mindset to want to do what you do.
I mean, I love football. My mindset is to go out there and dominate however I can, and however I can help the team, go out there and do it. So if I had to kick the ball, I'd be kicking the ball too. So definitely love football. That's kind of my mindset. Go out there and dominate. You only got a couple hours on the field, so why not go and play your hardest?
Travis, growing up in Boynton Beach, Florida, obviously, South Florida, we produce some great talent every year. What would you say the biggest thing that you've learned growing up in South Florida, and what prepared you to play at the elitist levels?
Hard times don't last forever. Those were my rough days, rough times, but I was still out there going to work and, grinding and just being a different type of athlete. One thing I can remember, all Florida athletes love each other, and all Florida schools love the athletes. So when I was younger, I used to go work out with the high schoolers. When I was about, I think, 9, 10, my grandma worked at the high schools, and she helped me out. That helped me out a lot. Going out there and being able to dominate with those guys and train.
Over here to John. Go ahead.
When you look at that trophy, it doesn't matter who you are. If you're a fan, if they have your skill or if they don't, it makes the person feel some type of way. When you see that and you get to touch it, is that special?
I mean, I haven't touched the trophy yet, so I can't even tell you how I feel, how to touch it, because I don't want to touch it unless it's mine. So I'll get back to you on that one.
So, at any point when you're in Jackson State and before you guys came over to Colorado, did Coach Prime talk about this moment being possible?
We've been talking about this moment being possible. Being at Jackson State, we thought it would be possible for me to get it there, but we only spent 1 year. We didn't let the time develop. So we definitely talked about it. We knew it could happen, and finally our dreams coming true.
Go ahead.
I feel as though you've always had this really deep belief in who you are and your abilities. How has that grown, and how has Coach Prime impacted that to a way that maybe has made you a different man than you were when you first met?
I kind of say I got an old soul. I've been like this since I was little. I always had to be the bigger brother, the bigger person to go ahead and walk away and be the bigger person. I always do the right thing. So I feel like it really didn't matter where I went, I was going to be the same person, but Coach Prime helped me out a lot. I understand a lot more things. I understand how to carry myself more. Just having Coach Prime in my corner means a lot.
Ryan, go ahead.
Travis, I'm just curious, you mentioned kicking. Have you talked to Coach Prime about maybe kicking an extra point or field goal in the Alamo?
No, but now that you bring it up, I'm going to go ahead and practice so he can sit and practice, and then he'll probably let me do it.
We've seen videos, you can do it.
Yeah, I definitely can kick. I just got to practice a little bit. That's all I'm saying.
Adam, go ahead. Sorry, Adam, then you can go.
Travis, you've seen Isaiah Harge do a little two-way stuff as well. Do you think you inspired him? Have you had any conversations with him about what that takes?
No, the craziest part is I never talked to him about it. I seen him with a great jersey on, but I never said anything about it. First year we got there, they put him on. He was on offense, and then he went to defense, and then he kept going back and forth. So I never said anything about it because I know it takes a lot for him to do it. So I don't want to get in his ear and tell him how to do it. I want him to figure it out himself. And he's been looking at me for the last 2 years, and he understands how to do it. And he's been balling out. We haven't unleashed him yet, but when we unleash him, you'll be able to see it.
Thank you, Travis.
Outside of Shador, at the next level, who do you want to pick off at the quarterback position?
I really don't care. I want to pick off all of them.
Thank you.